Okay, Aurora, thanks for doing this lesson with me today. We're going to combine some multimedia art with our ELA lesson. And recently we've been talking about haikus and writing haikus. So, do you remember some of the what guidelines you use when you're writing haikus?
Um,
Some of the rules?
it's like one line that's 5 syllables, and then one that's 7 syllables, and then one that's 5, right?
Okay, so 5 syllables, line. And that makes how many lines?
3.
Awesome. And then what theme kind of I mean, it doesn't have to be this way, but traditional haikus follow a theme. What would you say?
Like, about like nature and animals and stuff, and just like calm stuff.
Nature, animals. I feel like a lot of them are calm. Um, I think that makes sense with what we've been talking about in class. So thank you. Today, I don't think my whole plan printed out. Well, okay. So I made a slideshow. I picked a haiku that I really like, and I made a slideshow surrounding it. And one of the things that I looked at when I was making my slideshow, do you see, was music that would go along with my poem. And I also looked for photographs. So right now, before I show you my slideshow, listen to the music that I chose to go with my slideshow. Okay. So what do you I'm going to pause that. What kind of mood or emotion do you think that music would make you feel?
Makes me feel like calm and like kind of sleepy. Almost.
A little sleepy. Definitely calm, not super excited, not dance music. It's something that's gonna go along. Tell me how you feel it goes along with my slideshow. I just need to. Thank you. Just having all kinds of technical difficulties, aren't we? Okay, now with the music. Delightful display. Snowdrops bow their pure white heads to the sun's glory. And I'll pause that on one of the images there. Um, what did you think about the images that I chose to go along with my slideshow?
I felt like they were very like the music. They were very like calm and sweet, and I feel like they all have snow in them, which goes along with your haiku pretty well.
Yeah, and what else because my poem mentioned snow, what other elements do you think I tried to...
The sky and the sun.
Yeah, because it wasn't just about snow, it was about snowdrops. It says delightful display, so I'm looking for a beautiful picture. Snowdrops bow their pure white heads to the sun's glory. So I was really looking for pictures where the snow was reflecting the sun or the sun's light. So, do you think that I did a good job?
I think it's a very good
Okay.
slideshow.
So you're going to eventually end up making your own slideshow about a haiku poem on your own. And you're going to want to find music and photographs that go along with the mood and the details in your poem and the descriptive details in your poem. So, I'm going to pause this. So, okay. What I'm going to have you guys do is you can get together in groups. You'll each have a haiku to work with. And what I want you to think about and discuss with your group is the traditional 575 syllable line format, the number of lines that you use, which we already talked about, the nature theme, which we already talked about, descriptive words, what words they use that help you, I guess, see in your mind's eye, kind of imagery they use to help you, to evoke feelings, emotions, or images for you. Mood of the haiku, and what kind of images would go along well with this haiku. All right. You don't have a group to do this with, so you can do this on your own, but I'm writing these up on the board so you can remember what kind of things to discuss with your group.
So we're just writing our first line?
You can write some notes because you're going to share with the class, like, what you discovered about this poem. They're written up on the board here, so you just take notes. For your group, I'm assigning you this poem, Beautiful Sunrise and Sunset. So you don't have to write this down. We'll project it for the whole class to see when you're talking about it. Beautiful sunrise. On a warm summer morning, I wait for day's start.
So just think if my poem matches any of these.
Well, you can check to make sure it follows the standard format. And is it about nature? And then the descriptive words they used, the mood of the poem, and what kind of images you would want to use. Just like in my slideshow, I tried to find images that went with the descriptive words in mine. You feel like you're ready to share already?
Yes.
Okay. So, here is Aurora's poem, Beautiful Sunrise and Sunset. Do you want to read the poem for the class?
Beautiful sunrise on a warm summer morning. I wait for day's start.
Okay. So what did you think about, did that follow the traditional format?
I feel like the sun is a big part of nature, so I feel like it was very connected to nature.
Yep.
I don't.
What kind of words, descriptive words did they use?
A beautiful sunrise and a warm summer morning.
Okay.
I feel like the mood was very calm and like that feeling you have as soon as you wake up.
Okay. So quiet maybe?
Yeah.
And the sun, has the sun already come up? Is it really up? Or what does the last line tell you about?
I wait for day's start. When I think of that, I think of the sun just barely peeking up.
Yeah, because you're waiting to see the whole thing. Yeah, you wouldn't be waiting if it was already up and out. So, awesome. And so you feel like the mood was calm, like first thing in the morning, quiet.
Like when, like it's Saturday morning and you have nothing to do, so you just lay there in bed for a second.
And if you were looking for images to fit your haiku, what kind of things might you be searching for?
I was thinking of like a purple and red sunrise or sunset.
Okay, so you might use words like purple, red. But, I mean, I guess it's hard to tell from a photograph whether it's sunrise or sunset.
Yeah.
But you would want,
Sunrise.
And like you said, that line, I wait for day's start, you would want
like something that is
early sunrise with the sun peaking, so the beginning. So that leads me to when you're searching for, and when you're trying to make your slideshow, when you're searching for specific words, sometimes you really have to narrow it down. Like you're using the words like purple or pink sunrise.
Right.
Yeah. You probably don't want to have too many colors in there.
Or I was thinking of like a picture of where the moon is setting and the sun is just like peeking up a little bit, like you can see half the moon and half the sun.
So if you're gonna have several images, you can play around with that a little, like what that would look like. You want to be specific. Too many search term words could get confusing. Mm-hmm. But an example you could use is like, maybe instead of saying flowers, this is for all the students.
Like
a specific, like if you're looking for a field of tulips, you want to use the word tulip. If you're looking for red tulips, you want to say that, or multicolor. You know, if you're looking for a rainbow, you might want to say rainbow and sky, or rainbow and sun. You know, if you're looking for sunlight coming through rain, you might want to be more specific. So you can narrow down what you find. And I'm going to let you guys choose your own haiku. You can use some of the books from our tech set. You want to get out your, go ahead and get out your Chromebooks. And one thing that I would caution you about, when you're using images from online, sometimes they are copyrighted and they belong to someone else. So for the purposes of your slideshow, as long as you're not trying to make money off of it, that's fine. It's better to try to use images that are not copyrighted by someone else, though. And if you do, you want to give them credit. So do you have the link to the Children's Poetry Archive? Or do you want to just search for your own haiku? Okay.
Wait, that's not my haiku that I'm using?
You don't have to use that one
Can I though?
if you want to.
Okay.
Since you've already kind of, I guess, see, like, normally if we were doing this in groups, I would probably say no because, you know, if all the students use the same poem, it's, but if you really like that poem, I like that poem, which is why I chose it as one of our samples. Okay, so you can start finding, I would say, 3 to 4 images to go with your slideshow.
Okay.
You guys, we've all done saving images in your image file, so you know how to do that, correct? If you have any questions, let me know. Hmm? Oh. I think the poem is called Beautiful Sunrise, not Beautiful Sunrise and Sunset. I don't know why it was.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's because it has a companion poem. Are you pulling the images directly from Google into your slideshow?
I can't do that because it doesn't work. So I have to use the thing on the presentation.
Do you want me to show you how to do that from your slideshow? Ooh.
So just 3 or 4 pictures.
Yeah. So something that came up when I was talking to Aurora is if you're gonna superimpose your writing of your poem over the image, then make sure it's in a font that contrasts with your image so that everyone can see it. I'll leave mine up there as an example.
Can you show me my poem again, please?
Yeah, the top part here.
Go. I'm done with mine.
That was really fast. Okay. Well, we're running out of time to do the music portion today, so we can make our initial, or we can focus more on that today. I have a few students that have found photographs that they'd like to use in their slideshow, so I was going to let a few of you share those with us before, as we close the lesson. Aurora, would you like to share
Yes, I will.
some of your photos you found?
Yes. This is my title page.
Beautiful sunrise. And you don't have to show this, just pretend like you're showing the whole class and you can show me.
And this is my first picture.
Ooh,
You even got that.
I like that. The sun is
Mhm.
just peeking,
Mm-hmm.
and
Then we have that one. Just clouds.
you make sure that your letters or your text contrasts with the picture so you can see it, because
Mhm.
you have a lot of dark colors like purple and
Blue.
yeah, so making the text light like that.
This I really,
Ooh.
really like this one because it just looks absolutely beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I like how you did that, where your beginning pictures are more sun peaking pictures, and then as you go through your photos,
The
the
kinda
sun
gets
is
higher up.
higher and higher up in the sky.
Mm-hmm. Then this last one is over a sea, I think.
Yeah.
These are some clouds and sun.
What kind of music are you thinking would go along with something like
I'm
that?
thinking of something, like still calming, but unlike yours. I feel like something a little more, I don't know, like a tad bit energetic.
Yeah, because mine was kind of more like bright sunlight and snow, but
Mine
in
was
the
more-
frozen winter, and yours is more a warm summer morning, so it's gonna
Yeah, I
have
feel
more
like it's
life to
more
it.
like pop. Because I think it'll be like, you know how sometimes you hear those songs and the only way you can describe them is colorful.
Yeah, so you want that colorful,
Song, yeah.
that color to come through in the mood of your song.
Yes, because
Wow, that's a
there's
really
color.
good way to describe it. So, gives us all something really good to think about. I'm loving some of the pictures that I see from people, and I think that you're doing a really good job of searching for pictures that go along with the mood and the descriptive words in your poem. So, beautiful. Thank you.